I learned from experience teenagers undergo a lot of emotions because we are growing. We are affected by the environment around us, how our brain perceives information we gather. Emotional capacity of people tend to appear and mature around the age of 11. Let me ask you, when was the first time you ever felt guilt? For me, it was when I was 11, during a harmless prank. Nothing much, just hiding her friend's wallet from another friend who passed it to me. However, the pang of emotion hit me when I saw how panicked he was. I asked my teacher what was I feeling after that. Guilt, she told me. Out of every action that I've done before, it didn't feel good. I guess that's when the things I done in my life really did hit me. God, how do I repent for all my sins? I guess that doesn't really matter now, does it? All that matters now is that I change, become a better person, right? That must be it. It doesn't feel any better. I have friends, a bunch of them in fact, but it doesn't make me feel better. They treat me so well and talk to me a lot. I feel horrible. Why am I feeling like this? I don't have an answer for that. Years came and went with a glance. I could barely remember anything that happened. Trips, parties, celebrations, competitions. Tough time came this year. Nothing's been right. Fire, death, threats, protests, diseases, economics, distress. Everything's piled up, stacked higher and higher. You don't understand what we're going through right now. Maybe I don't, but that doesn't mean I feel any better than you do. Too old to make mistakes, but too young to voice your thoughts. How does that feel? The new norm. People like to brainwash us, make us see the bright side of things. We see what they want us to see. I like to think they don't accept reality. Friendships grew distant, though it was only a matter of time. It could be all just in my head. I studied. I forget the very next day. I do my hobbies. They don't bring me the same joy as before. I exercised. It didn't help either. Eating healthier didn't work, so I ate more snacks instead. These equations don't add up. It's getting harder to sleep at night. I had these problems before, sure, but it was never this severe. The clock ticks to 5. My eyes don't shut. My hands are shaking. Wet droplet falls. It's suffocating. No, I don't want this. I want to live. Don't I? I don't know. Mental health is not to be taken slightly. The advanced technology we have today proves that the brain of a person who has mental illnesses have physical difference in the brain compared to a normal brain. To raise mental awareness, I believe we all have to take charge, not only of ourselves, but of other people and generations to come. Mental health is still a part of your health. You don't ignore a bullet hole in your chest. So don't look down on an injury you can't see physically, because a mental scar stays with you too.